Hello, today we're looking at SoCal Auto Sound's line of chrome motorcycle speakers. We've struggled for quite a while with how to make good sound on bikes that don't have fairings. Pretty much everything out there is, well, it's good for entertaining in the parking lot only, but once you get up to speed, you can hardly hear it. We designed these to be not only attractive, weatherproof, but also to sound pretty good. Do they sound as good as our full amplified $2,000 Street Glide system with great speakers in the fairing and 6x9s in the bags? Well, of course not. But they're loud and clear and you can hear them at 80 miles an hour, and that's really what you're looking for of something like this. They all use Polk Marine speakers inside, which means it doesn't matter what you do with them or what weather they're in. That's something that none of the other brands can say. They have really good power handling. They're clear and can be driven with internal amplifiers or external amplifiers. Ask us about our line of internally amplified versions. And the shells themselves are very durable with thick gauge metal and true chrome. They're not cheap plastic with plastic chrome paint. The clamps are the full three-piece clamps that pretty much everyone uses, but they're very sturdy and can be mounted to handlebars or crash bars in 1 inch, 1/8 inch, or 1 1/4. The first speaker is our 4-inch speaker. Very similar to the others on the market that use the same housing, except that ours is fully marinized so that it can take any sort of water or weather that you can throw at it. The voice coils are fully sealed. That's actually a big advantage because the others aren't, and put them in rain or sit them outside, eventually the voice coils are going to short. These aren't available in a amplified version. There are some other manufacturers that claim to, but their claims are grossly exaggerated. We've tested them. There's really no room in these for a true amplifier with a power supply, so you're really better off using an external amplifier. We do have this version of the 4-inch speaker that uses a different shell, and it does have room for an amplifier. This one is to be released shortly and has a true 50 to 70 watts per channel RMS continuous power with a Class D amplifier and a switching power supply. Next is the 5-inch. This one is a great substitute for the 4-inch when you want just a little more sound. It doesn't usually fit on handlebars, but is great for the crash bar, either vertically or inverted. It comes only in a non-amplified version as there's not room in here for the amplifier. But when you've got a situation where you've got an external amplifier and you want a little more sound on the crash bar, it's a great option. Next is our 4x6. It is available in both amplified and non-amplified versions. It's about the same sound quality, maybe a little better than the 5-inch. The problem with this one is the very limited mounting arrangement. It can only go on the vertical crash bars. It can't be inverted just because of the way the wires come out of it and for appearance sake. Next is a speaker that I'm really excited about. The sound from these for a crash bar or handlebar mounted speaker is exceptional. It is 2 4-inch speakers in one housing. That gives you a full 100 watts RMS of power handling. No, there's not a lot of deep bass, but they're loud, clean, and clear. They come in both vertical arrangements for putting on top of the handlebars, as well as inverted so that you can put them under the crash bars. With 3 of these, 1 on the handlebar and 2 on the crash bars, with a good amplifier, you can get really good, loud, clean sound. Actually, just 2 on the crash bars is pretty darn good. They come in both amplified and non-amplified versions, and they look really good. They don't get in the way of your feet when mounted on the crash bar. They stay nice and tight, and they really look like they belong. There you have the line of SoCal Auto Sound's chrome, fully weatherproof motorcycle speakers, something for just about any bike. Please let us know if you have any questions or want to know what will fit where and with what bike or what size you need or how you need to power them. And we'll be sure to help you out and make sure you get something that you're happy with.